And all the kids are like cubs.
Yeah.
They play so fast. The aggression in the game is like cubs. So it's a perfect name.
And he was telling his Baba, run behind the ball, otherwise I will run behind you.
And from last 1 year, I was imagining and manifesting for this camp.
Somehow he finds a way to, he reads the game and he always manages to score at the end.
Yeah.
Actually, whatever I missed it, he has to. So I ended up sending him into the football journey.
Before we go to that competitive age,
Right.
we want our kids to love the game. So, and this is the place where I think we got that.
Hi everyone, I'm Coach Kesang and welcome to the first episode of Candid with Coach K. This is a very special moment here because we are currently in the winters and we are having a winter camp for Khelum Foundation. And today we have some special guests here who have come from a long way and we are really grateful to have them. So we'll just quickly introduce ourselves and move on. Welcome everyone. Welcome to this short podcast. Thank you for doing this. Thank you for taking your time out. So let's get started. Sir, it's great to have you. And if you could just let us know where you come from, what's your name, and how did you end up here?
So I'm Dinesh Boy. I'm Advaith's father. So by profession, I'm in IT leadership role for investment bank. Football is always a rather than a game, it's always a passion for me as an individual. And you know that's as a being an Indian father or the Indian parent. I want my kid to be actually whatever I missed it, he has to. So I ended up sending him into the football journey. But yes, coming here, it's a positive and we have thought about getting admission. We also we had decided to come here. Amazing journey. In the last 4 weeks we have seen. So it's a really good time. Thank you so much.
Thank you. And we're great to have you. Ma'am, similarly, I think you're here with Sir.
Yeah.
If you could just let us.
Okay, yeah. I'm Pallavi Board. I'm Advaith's mother. I'm basically a marketing strategist and I run my travel company. So actually, Trupti, she asked me once, will you like to come with us? And like, okay, let me see. So I went home, I checked your, Insta profile and I really liked it. So I asked him, shall we go? She's asking, they are planning to go. So shall we join them? So yeah, we then planned, okay, let's go and let's check out how the football is here in Sikkim because we already knew that the players from here are the players from Northeast. So we actually wanted to check out how how the game is here, how the kids are here playing the football, and
And it's a different culture.
yeah,
Secret.
yeah, secret. That's
Some
true.
X factor.
Wasn't expected. Nice. And we're looking for that also. Then, okay, ma'am. So we have to thank you for bringing them along.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah. So myself, Dr. Trupti Nikam. We are from Pune, Maharashtra. So I have my daughter Veera here. She's 6 years old for this football winter camp. And I got to know about Grassroots from the Gram. Your page is very impressive. It is very realistic and transparent, uh, through which I could trust you guys without meeting you. And we decided to come here. We already know that football in Sikkim is at another level if we compare to rest part of India. I don't know about other, but Maharashtra and Pune or the metro cities. So that was the main thing. The TNA ground and that Kanchenjunga view that was calling us, especially calling me because I'm a mountain and person and a nature lover. So yeah, that was the thing which got clicked me. And from last 1 year, I was imagining and manifesting for this camp for my daughter to play here. So they are here, and it is possible because all of us made it. Yeah.
Together, and we are.
Yeah.
It's so good to have you all together here.
Yeah.
And
It is beneficial for us as well, staying here and other things.
Sharing the stuff like cooking. We are cooking on our own. Cleaning, everything we have expenses we share. So that's a good help
This is the
Around.
first time that you would be staying together.
Yeah.
We know each other since I think last
1 year.
But this is the first time we are sharing our personal space actually.
We just meet at sessions on the ground and we chit chat for 1 hour. That's all. And then we are back. So this is the first time we are staying for so long.
We'll go to Sir also, Sir, before we miss out.
I was waiting for my opportunity. So I'm Santosh Darvi. I am also from the IT profession. My daughter Veera loves to play football, and I'm a big football fan, Real Madrid fan, especially, and also Man U. But currently, I will not say Man U because everyone knows the condition. But yeah, I'm a big football fan, and I always wanted my daughter to play football and love this game. So when she's turned 5 years old, we decided to go for that idea of making her a footballer. But it was very early in the stage, right? So we just put her in a one club and thought how it will go through it. So we just we saw her journey throughout the year. So after 1 year, we thought that she's taking a lot of interest in that, and we wanted to expose her to different culture, and also the Sikkim football is definitely famous. So when she came up with this idea that we want to go there and maybe a 1 month camp, she can train out there with different coaches, learn a lot of new tricks, and in this football culture, we say it. So it is a different experience for her. So I just thought it is very early for her because she's just 6 year old. Maybe she will take 1 more year, but she manifested it and it happened. And I just have to show my trust, which I did, and it happened because of our friends as well. They showed a trust in her, and then together we came, and it was a very nice journey for us. This entire month was really memorable for us. So, really grateful that we came to that point. So, really nice to be here.
Thank you. And like you mentioned, she's young.
Yeah.
But what we as coaches also would love is like the younger, the more the excited we are. So because they are more passionate, and we can they can learn so much from a younger age. And we love having Veera and also Advaith. And just like Sir and Ma'am mentioned, so Advaith, what has Advaith's journey been with ball, and how did it start? Like, yeah.
I started 3 years, 9 months. We enrolled him in a club. At that time, even first of all, we thought of really we need to send it, and because the age criteria was starting from 4 years, but they have taken trial and code. So that from there we started. But yes, absolutely. After that, the journey as it started progressing, and then the help that we started to see coach improved and take care of this. So it's like both of these kids they were used to play together, and then we started sharing the whole journey of their thoughts, even our thoughts, our ideas, and then the whole journey started building, and we are reached here till this particular point. I think whatever now when we will go further, that is the different story altogether. But yes, I can definitely say at this moment that the journey has been started, and then the green partnership will be happening. We joined up with the Kingdom Foundation and then the Grassroots now. Wearing even the Mountain Cups jersey, they feel really good. And for us, seeing them to play around in the types of conditions in it was also a dream, always a dream for them. So it is really good. And so that way, the journey has been, I would say the journey has been started, and yes, we'll carry on with all these partnerships. That's we started.
The name Mountain Cups really suits you all because you are really playing in the mountains.
Yeah, you are
That
in
when
the
you
lab of-
got that name, so yeah, this is the right kind of a name for this group. So that was very fun to watch. That's very interesting.
And all the kids are like cubs.
Yeah.
They play so fast. The aggression in the game is like cubs. So it's a perfect name.
And the parents have to manage that, all of that. But and as we move, because when we do the sessions, a lot of positive feedback has been coming from the coaches regarding both of them, because they're in different grids, their own separate grids, and I'm sure they're having different learnings in that. But what we really like cherish is the moments that they give us. Coach Abhishek was telling me today that Advaith always scores at the end of the game. somehow he finds a way to, he reads the game and he always manages to score at the end.
Yeah.
And today also he scored 2 goals or something like that. So, the coaches are really taking in this deep. And I just wanted to ask you, like, how are the coaches been, and what are your thoughts and your feelings regarding, the coaching here and the coaches that are here? So yeah, we just want to share. We want to hear from you, like, how do you feel?
Sometime before Santosh was saying, it's the role model that our kids require. So at the moment, if you go along, it's people are saying it's a question. It's at the moment, even now, from the Indian side, to be know that the players that we have. Majority names are in our time it is Baichung and Shiv, then and now this one is Chetri. But now when actually we wanted our kids to follow some path, we don't have those particular role models. That's what he has pointed out. But when we have come here, joined this particular sessions, and then we started finding out, our kids themselves started finding out, oh, this coach Abhishek, no, we really they wanted to become like us. So I think that is the way they have started looking at their coaches, which is becoming ideal. They started learning from them. So whatever they follow, the way they react. At the moment, they are mimicking.
There's a big impression on the kids.
So sometimes even it's goal missed. Coach Abhishek did, oh. Good. So we went to Palsur and we were watching a match, and our kids, I think yesterday sessions.
Yeah.
With a couple of people, they missed the shot. Our kids were like, oh. So we can see that reflection of coaches are coming into our kids' hands.
And the coaches play a big part, like when the kids come in, and because we've experienced this with the parents also, like some of them are like, they listen to you only, they look at you and they listen to you. So can you please tell them something? And that's really interesting. And regarding Veera also, like I think Coach Marmit, initially Coach Prakila was there, and now Coach Mangala is also there. So how has the journey been for Veera? Like, how is he feeling in the session?
Very positive actually. Veera never had a female coach teaching her before.
Wow.
So this was her first experience. Coach Prakila first came in with her and she taught her really well, and she had a very good impression on her. So when we showed her videos of Coach Prakila playing, she used to find her in the video and she used to say, "This is my coach, this is my coach." So she was passionate to see her, and seeing a real life person doing that in a real life, the journey which we want for her, it was really nice to see that she's getting interested to those kind of personalities. And that was very nice for us, entirely for both of us. We were very amazed to see how she was excited to see those, because normally we praise a lot of great footballers, right? We never praise the grassroots people who are playing on a daily basis, teaching us on a daily basis. So when she saw her and she started playing with her, she used to take her name every day. She used to act like her.
Like a ready position. She imitates her very nicely. Yeah, we have that video. We have tagged the mountain.
And she's our coach.
Yeah.
She does that the sound and the positioning. She does the same like her. It was amazing to watch that one, and that was followed by Coach Mangala and Mommy. So they took personal interest in her. She's the smallest one in the group because she's playing with the kids who are like 12, 13 years older, right? And obviously she needs more attention, but they take a lot of effort to make her do all the drills, take personal attention to follow her like in the entire session. And so because they get tired little sometimes, but this coach always pushing them to push their limits, and that is nice to see. And they actually react to that as well. Like when the coach is taking so much of interest, the students also react. So that is what is happening with Veera right now, and we are very happy to see her grow. Right?
Yeah.
Even when we had, parents matches, so Coach Abhishek, he usually tells Advait ki run behind the ball, otherwise I will run behind you. And he was telling his Baba, run behind the ball, otherwise I will run behind you.
He's so very so obsessed with his coaches. It's the coach or the inter coach that he was. Coach Kesang. So we used to say that we were not aware of his name. So we used to say Candid.
Yeah.
He says, no, Baba, it's Kesang. I'm completely into that. So
And even Coach Kazang has and Coach Abhishek, they are there together, and it's a smallest group that we have, and their group is very interesting. Parents are always there cheering off on the corner, like you guys are also there for me. Yeah. So it's always very energetic. That group is in the match time. Oh, like my grade is just beside that, and my head is turning. I'm like, no, no, no. But yeah, in the beginning you mentioned you met somewhere. Can you elaborate more? Like, how did you meet, and how did this
It was like
partnership
very
start?
Oh,
how we
sorry.
met. How we met.
We met.
Yeah.
Okay. So both of the kids are in the same academy, Real Madrid Foundation. They have a tie-up with Concerned Sports in Pune, or all around metro cities. They have their these franchises. So we have enrolled our kids there. From last 1 year, they are playing
They're-
together. Yeah, so we keep on meeting there at those sessions, and girls talk.
Yeah. Not like particularly. We are seeing. Yeah.
So that was the thing
Hi,
which
hello.
brought us together,
Yeah.
and the vibes matched. Their vision for their kid and our vision for our daughter is on a similar page. So we thought the frequency of our thoughts might match and vibe together. So I just proposed her, like, this is the thought, and I'm thinking about this from last 1 year. I'm taking the follow up with Coach Rohan, and this was the conversation I had last year. I came to know about this camp in Feb. At that time, the last year camp was over. Yeah.
2024.
24.
Oh, it's 1 year.
So from that time, I'm manifesting this.
1 year.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were waiting for that. And then again, I contact him the next year. So he was also like, at first, he was very casual. Like, they are informing and all those things. But when I called him next year, that they were also amazed, and they are really serious because they have contacted us after 1 year also. So yeah, so that was the thing.
Yeah.
And Real Madrid Academy, like, so both of them have been part of this.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And how?
Earlier it was
Barca.
Barca.
Yeah.
And this year, I think since September, right?
Their collaboration has changed
Yeah,
with Real
with
Madrid.
Real Madrid. Yeah.
So the same institute.
Same institute, only the collaboration and the branding has changed. The coaches, ground, everything is
Everything
same.
is
So they get to experience Barca and.
Yeah.
I don't know how.
I am a Real Madrid fan. So for 1 year, I was holding my breath. Not telling anyone that my daughter is playing. My close friend used to see her in Jersey, and she would say, "Oh, your daughter is playing in Barca. How do you feel now?" So when it changed to Real, then I said, "Everybody, yes."
It's out in the
It's out of the open now. But yeah, both have different strategies. So we got to experience that. Like the way approach for Barca Academy was slightly different from Real. So we were lucky to see that in the club, and our kids were lucky to experience it. So that is also very nice. And being in metro city, we do get to know different clubs, but the club which we are in actually focuses more on kids a lot. But there we saw some lacking points because of which we are exploring other areas as well, like going to places for our taking our kids. And the way what we found here was your vision for kids who are of less age, like smaller ages. So you have a good vision of like you're trying to just not make them ready, but trying to create the love for the game, which is like what we wanted in our kid. Before we go to that competitive age,
Right.
we want our kids to love the game. So, and this is the place where I think we got that.
Yeah.
You
Because
guys
we
really
see that
helped.
passion and love in each one of you. Because Coach Mangala, when she plays herself, we love to watch her body language, her figure, everything. Like, she looks so much into that sports. That is because of that love and passion, and that is completely transferred to the kids.
True.
Like when Veera is playing with her, she sees everything. Kids are very smart. They mimic all the things, good or bad, both the things. But we get all the good things here.
Yeah.
But they are like that. So she is taking all those things, not only just the game, but the love, passion, all the subtle things which are not visible. She is taking those things, and that is the beauty I got to experience here. And you are doing it unknowingly or knowingly, I don't know. but you are doing it.
I think we have seen this in every coach, not just our
True,
coaches,
true.
but every coach which we meet and talk. They have a passion for kids and the game which they are playing, right? So both of the things combined together, the love for the kids and the game, then it already excels a lot. So
Yeah.
that is what is happening right now. So and we love to see that in your group. So that's why we got connected so easily with you guys, right? So that was one of the points for us, and also it made sure that the decision we took to come so far was the correct one for us. So definitely looking forward for next year as well. And by looking at us, other kids, parents who are in metro cities which are connected with us, they are getting little bit
Inspired. Because they
see
are
the-
feeling that this is possible.
Yeah.
This is the realistic thing, that we can go there, stay there, and we can expose this. And even we are also getting confidence now. We can go to some
Yeah.
other places also. Like if there are some camps in Goa, we can go there because football is good in that part also. So we are also getting that confidence that we can survive and we can explore more.
There's a lot of opportunities like everywhere.
Yeah.
There's different learnings to take from
Yes,
places, like you mentioned.
yes. And not only football, but we are taking the culture along with us. The people here are very beautiful at heart. They are very helping, caring in nature. So we didn't have any bad experience here in last 30 days. So that
Also,
is
that
the beauty of the
credit
place.
goes to your foundation as well, because every day when we come, at least one coach used to approach us, talk with us, have discussions with us. We always felt like we are connected. So that was a very good point, which I would say, because we never felt like disconnected. There are some places where we take the kids, we just sit there and end of the session we take the kids, right? So we never feel connected. But if the coach is taking, different coaches are taking that. Coming to us and they are trying to talk to us, discuss with us. So we feel connected with you guys. That's why it was easy for us to adopt.
And actually, even with the kids, they in these days they never said, "No, I don't want to go," or "Let's go home." Never.
Yeah.
So they are as excited from I think day one. They are as excited. Okay, let's go.
And the thing about this is like social media right now is quite big.
Yes.
And like ma'am mentioned before this, we started this, like that's how we are here today.
You're right.
And there's a lot of social media content that I see, and I was not part of the MCFC before, like when it
Okay.
started, because I was somewhere outside for work, and then but I was always in touch with the reels that you shared, the videos that ma'am was making,
Okay.
and that was something so beautiful from the beginning of the day, how the sessions are going and what's happening and how are we going, what are we cooking, so those are things are like those are so raw and like so nice to watch. So where does this inspiration come from, like documenting all of these things also? Like, is it just natural, or like you like to document something that they are going through?
Uh, for Veera, we are documenting her journey from like very long time when she was like two or 2.5 years. All the things which she is doing in the school and all these things. And for this particular reels which I'm making right now, I'm inspired by one of the influencer. He is just a normal person, but he documents his journey in 1 minute, the whole journey, and he is inspiring a lot of youth with whatever he is doing. He's just focusing on natural, simple food, the normal routine, waking up early, sleeping early, those things.
Simple thing.
Yeah. So just I copied his pattern and I have put her journey in that. So that is the thing.
It is also a memory for us, like how we
Yeah.
spend the entire thing,
Yes.
entire day, because our main focus was football. To come here, expose them. That was our plan. Definitely, that was our plan. When we started planning, I used to ask her, "What have you thought about? What will you do there?" They said nothing. Just take the kids to the ground, let them play, let them come back, and that's all. That is the end of the day. And when we made that simple plan, but now while looking back at the reels and the things which we did,
Lot of things are happening. Lot of things are happening.
In a month of time, I think whatever we would able to do for 3-4 years of time, that is something we were able to do. It's on a visiting. These sessions are really wonderful. That's the passion we can see in each of coach here. another thing is mindset. So the way the trees plant, in the first, second week, third week, the last week, we received as our kids, they were started pushing to each other. And that was something we, I mean, it's a strategies can be taught. But it was this basic things which is actually going to help on the ground. That should be from the day one if kids started understanding. I think that is something really important. Another thing is we were able to see the skating happening. So on also stadium. So that was the good factor which we were able to experience. And obviously the third important part, the parents, as Titi was really the people here are really helpful. Talking about it's always when we travel or meet the people, it's a culture we are actually essential to the culture. So rather, we feel completely that but at the same time, people were so kind that they were ready to share the recipes and minutes and everything. So it is all together. It's a lot of things we have started experiencing in a very short span of time. It's a 4 weeks journey, correct? But it's an entire, I think, 4 years which has been summarizing. But next time when we are coming in, we want to summarize something.
Definitely, we don't used to get those things as a traveler. When we go to a place, we go for 7 days, right? We just go to the
Hotel
tourist
and
spots
yeah.
and hotels and come back. But we never get to interact with local people a lot. We never get to explore their culture, have normal conversations. Like that is one of the things which will help us to connect with each other, learn more. Right, so that we got to do now
Yeah.
because the entire mindset was not about tourist places. It was about just coming and local and having normal
Living like a
experience.
local, yeah.
Living like a local. We had a lot of discussions about schools here, weather here, how is the football community here, government here. It's just-
Government is very famous. Everyone like government.
a lot of like everyone, even from taxi drivers to all the parents,
Yes.
everyone gave their input. So it was nice to collect the thoughts from each mind, which is very unique. It was very nice to watch.
It's said that na, music and sports has no language.
Yeah.
So this sport has connected us to a lot of things, people, culture, many things, food, everything. Yeah.
And talking about food, like how has the food experience been in Sikkim, And like you mentioned, I think the cooking part is also happening. So how has that been going? Like, are you going to like grocery shops and getting your own
Yeah.
stuff?
So here there's no like Swiggy, Instamart and Chepto. So we are all the she wakes up early. So she goes to the shop and she buys, milk and bread in the morning. Evening we are going out to buy, onions and other things. So we have to buy like each and everything here as we are cooking at home.
And anything local that has impressed you or that you tried, at least just tried?
Fresh fruits and vegetables. The fruits and vegetables are very fresh and they are like very tasty, juicy as compared to the oranges we have there. They are also grown in the farm, don't know, but these are
I think we
very
missed the
sweet and
season
juicy.
of avocado, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
just I think it was a few months ago.
Yeah.
And we have somebody actually up there who was doing something with the avocados, and he was doing this business where he was getting, because he has his own avocado thing, and he was trying to promote this, and he had some really nice avocados. So maybe next time we can have MCFC during the avocado season, and we can get some avocados also.
We tried actually first time thukpa here.
Oh.
And we really like that.
We tried a few of the dishes. Like, we tried momos, different kind of the momos.
Korean bowl.
Then
Yeah.
Korean bowl as well. Sikkim is that we just had something before, but yes, we love that. It's a quite diversified. From the Indian perspective, it's quite diversified, and we really enjoy it. Even we taken a risk to try out paratha. So it was a good experience. Amazing looks. The wherever we have went, it is restaurants or cafes. Cafe culture is
More, yeah.
loved here. So we enjoyed a coffee with me, and then really it was a good time.
Kids love the bakery. They
The
love
baked stuff is very good
baked
here.
stuff, so
Fresh. all
fresh.
the-
every 2 days we are getting them something to eat sweet, and we are not worried because they will not get sick. We know that because it's very fresh over here. So that they love that part.
Any particular bakery shop here that has become a favorite here?
We have tried multiple actually. We have tried that Baker's Cafe.
Baker's
And,
Cafe.
Oh, you guys are
MG
staying
Road.
at Tadong, right?
No, we
No,
are staying at
Devrani Road.
Devrani.
Devrani,
Yeah.
yes.
So there we have tried 2-3.
Baker's Cafe was, I think Baker's
Yeah,
Cafe is
yeah,
one of
yeah.
the most popular ones here.
Yes,
There's
yes.
one in MG Mohan
MG,
also.
Yeah.
yeah.
Did you visit the MG Mohan?
Yeah, we
Yes,
had been
yes.
there only.
Yeah.
So Baker's Cafe, and then there's
We tried Capilasa, which we were.
So Newcastle near Siliguri bus stand.
Ah.
That restaurant is very
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
They multi-cuisine
Tried
restaurant.
Sizzlers a lot.
Here the sizzlers are very nice.
All kinds of sizzlers. So
With
every
rice,
night
with
we-
noodles. Yeah.
They're creating
they bring
problems.
a side dish also, no? The rice.
Yeah.
Yeah, noodles, rice, patties.
Yeah.
Veggies.
Did you visit Dragon Walk, a restaurant called Dragon Walk?
Not-
We have seen it just.
MG Road, right?
It's an MG
Yes,
road.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's interesting. You get a lot of different stuffs there also.
Okay.
And if you get time, maybe if you can drop by,
we
you
have
could
to
love.
go. Yeah, want to go actually because I love Chinese, so obviously I will like it. We'll try that one definitely.
Even back in Pune, like what is the normal, like, because I have never been to Pune. Like, what is the food situation looking like? What is the normal people like? What do they prefer to eat at Pune mostly?
At home.
At home, yes, at home.
It is like regular chapati, sabzi, dal, rice.
We don't
Like
eat
whole
rice
meal.
for 3 times like you.
Yeah.
That's the only difference. And the veggies, fruits, everything is same.
You are the right person to say this to because I have 3 times a day, and I have to have 3 times a day.
It's the same. Like we asked Coach Mohammed and Mangala for lunch. We asked them what will you have. They said rice.
Then we asked again.
Rice normal. They, yeah, 3 times the same. So that was, I was shocked. Then I was asking them again the second one. Is it really that you're eating rice? She said yes. Maybe that
Then she
was-
said, sir, we have veggies.
veggies and everything. Okay. Yeah.
But rice is very famous here, like
Yeah.
from fried rice morning. Fried
Yeah, we
rice
saw your
to-
cooker, the size of the cooker. You 2 cookers.
Not even one. Just not that one.
And both were finished.
What are the backup plans?
It's a daily thing. Now we're thinking we should get one more. Because rice is just like, what, when we ask people, even the kids here, local kids here, when we have sessions with them during some debriefs, we ask them like, what's your favorite food? Fried rice.
Yes,
This rice. That rice,
Abhishek. Yeah,
Yeah.
sorry. He usually, ask kids ki, what you had in the breakfast, what you had. So I think Sanchuk, there's boy Sanchuk. So he said ki rice, and he's like, no, tomorrow you're eating only vegetables or only fruits. I'm sorry, only fruits. You're eating only fruits, not rice. You're not coming.
And it's rice is like this the thing, like, and also regarding Sikkim, like, Sikkim is a beautiful place,
Yeah.
and I'm so happy that you could experience many things here. So did you visit any places there's a lot of places that
We did.
Saturday, Sunday, I think MCFC is off. And
Yeah.
We are working. We are taking like work, and on weekends we have
Yeah.
holidays, so we plan some trips around Sikkim. So we went to Namchi, we went to Chardham, went to Namchi. Then Ravangla, we went to Ravangla Buddha Park in
Oh.
Ravangla. So it's very nice. We really
Yeah,
liked
it's
it a lot.
beautiful.
Yeah. And one weekend we went to
Nathula,
right?
Songo Lake, Baba Mandir.
so that very, very warm place.
Yeah.
Oh, very warm place.
True.
We
I will not disagree.
we even had been to room take and thing too.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a warm place with the blood of the martyrs there, the soldiers. But beautiful experience, the patriotism and everything. It's lovely there.
Luckily for us, we went early, right? So
Yeah.
now
Ah.
we obviously we went early
In
when
the
we came.
second week of
First week,
January.
yeah, I think.
Second week of January.
Yeah.
But unluckily for us, when we reached that top in Nathula, there started snowing. So
Snowfall started.
Like colder, so we stayed there only, not went up. But when we came to the Songo Lake, it was really nice. So she enjoyed there.
Did you guys see the yaks?
Yeah, they took a ride on the yak.
We were
wow.
just two target for us. One ride in the yak, and
Nice.
second is making a snowman.
Yeah, only two things
So the
to
snowman
come
also
here.
was done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did that. Smaller one.
But yeah,
Smaller one.
for their satisfaction.
Nature work.
Miniature.
And before this, I was just talking with Sir also, and he mentioned something really interesting that really piqued my interest, and that was the Sir is working,
Yeah.
and for me is something that, as Sir mentioned, the United fan. Maybe at that time, Sir was United fan.
I am still. I will not disagree. Well, I want them to go bigger, but yeah, I'm hoping. I was very happy when Ronaldo came back to Man U.
Yeah.
It was like a dream come.
Mm.
But the way he went out, I was not
Not happy with it. Yeah.
But yeah, I used to also follow Barclays Premier
Barclays.
League when it was at the early age, right? So it was very interesting. That time was
Yeah.
very interesting to watch.
I think the Premier League really took off, when it was at that phase
That
of
phase, correct.
Barclays Premier League, and now it is like English Premier League.
Yeah.
So, yes, sir. If you could share anything that regarding what are your experiences with the Premier League watching, and if you have any clubs that you follow in the Premier League, and anything regarding that also, is interesting.
So Premier League, I was following from your specifically it's started the Chennai with Arsenal, but I personally like Chelsea. It's a, I mean, the journey that we have in the Premier League perspective. I always, my short was to that's okay. Our players should be. I want to see our players.
Yes.
Any players would be playing. Started looking out. Okay, what's the right profile? Other players profile, and then seen the one of the players who played for it's Mohammed Salah, if I'm not mistaken. He played for Celtic, which is in Scottish Premier League. So that started inspiring. So there is a one of the issues. And then from the Premier League perspective, now it is a Premier League. It is perspective. I mean, it's everybody in the circle. They used to support whenever the matches happen, they used to always wish to win. It's it's one of the so that kind of it's a quite kind of different environment which used to be getting into those particular before 30 and altogether that kind of the feel I was with the experience before. Now that is that similar kind of the stuff after the IPL coming into the picture that we started having in our family. I hope that's in some time even as I'm taking progress, we will again have our own teams.
And my my dream is to see a Sikkim team playing in the Indian Super League, because the Indian Super League and Reliance Foundation has done really well with setting up this Indian Super League, and it's something that our national players can also look up to. Like, we have a league that supports us, and there's a good foreign players are coming, and they learn a lot from each other. No, like if we have as a coach, if let's say a foreign coach comes over, there'll be nobody happier than us, because we can learn so many things from the person. Like, they will go into details, and maybe they'll share something like they do their thought processes. So I think that is something really, really great for us. And I hope to see a Sikkim team one day, playing in the ISL. And the players are already there, many of them. So yeah, basically just maybe we'll wrap this up quickly. And thank you so much for your time. And we are so grateful to have you, because this journey we started Khelum Foundation 3 years ago, and it started with a winter camp, and this is a winter camp mountain clubs football club, and we never thought that we would reach to a point where today parents like you are here and supporting your children, and especially the children like Veera and Advaith are here, and they are so passionate, they are so lovely, they are so fun, and they enjoy a lot. And that is all what we also aspire, like you mentioned, sure, like we things we could not do, we did not get, we love seeing that in the kids also. And what sir mentioned, I was thinking, did sir get a peek at our notes like what we would try to do, we try our efforts, we try our best. So thank you so much for being with Khelum Foundation, and we are really happy to have you, and we wish you a very good year ahead, and maybe down the line we hope to meet you again very soon.
Sure, for sure.
We'll be in connect.
We will be here again.
We are wrapping up this episode with our special guests here. And thank you so much for joining us and tuning in for this podcast. We hope you enjoyed, and we hope to see you again. And yes, this is the first episode. I'm Coach Kesang signing off with the lovely parents here. Thank you. We would like to share that we are really grateful to Cafe Flamboyance for letting us use their space and make this podcast a really great experience for all of us. Thank you, Cafe Flamboyance, and we hope to do this more. And we really enjoy the space that you have. So, yeah, thank you.